Okay. Today's August 25th. Had a tough previous trading days, um, especially Friday. Went well, but kind of went over the cliff. So serves as an opportunity to keeping the application alive, continue to apply the concepts we're learning from the great Dr. Howell. So it's all good though, all that's happening is meant to happen to prove that we can bounce back and we can start from where we are and get to where we'll be. So we'll just continue on moving forward accordingly, following the process, you know. So manage emotions, manage the process, collect information, apply discipline, and essentially that's bringing the trader mindset to the screen, to the desk. So, anyways, today new home sales that comes out at 8. So after that, tomorrow, not much of not much of anything coming out. We do have a red day on Thursday, unemployment claims, and then Friday core PCI. So my projection on the week, I do believe, we can go lower, after coming into this fair value gap right here on the daily, right, almost at LT. So now we're tracing down. Do have this bullish red block here on the daily. Um, we could go to this one here where we kind of are at right now, given that this one is larger than this one, but traditionally I like to use the most recent one. Like how that went to one standard deviation perfectly, retracement zone, OTE. So is that, no, I didn't quite catch that on Friday. Got in after the large move up, hoping that we get a move down, which was the right thing to do. But we just, you know, lost sight. So it's all good though. It is all good. So currently right now we're flirting with this range right here. I have it marked out on a lower time frame. Um, you were that. And right now we are at this weekly bullish shorter block. We traded through it already, so I kind of want to invalidate this weekly bullish shorter block, even though we just traded through it and ran up impulsively um, into that daily fair value gap. So do believe we're gonna continue lower, possibly inside of the previous day's range. Almost SMTs right here with ES and NQ, so that looks good. Dow just almost made all-time highs, not quite. Um, no SMTs really matching. I mean, we do have this, but yeah. Anyways, going out to the lower time frame. Um, not sure why my OT and all that's not showing up, but we can just throw that back on there right now. Market spot's open up in less than a minute, so OT. We are within a new week opening gap, and I do believe that can send us higher into this bearish short block here on the 4. Right, possibly it's this new week opening gap again, trip down lower into a discount. Um, so we can't project this one here, and this is 1.5, so that's that current range that we're looking at. But I like how we have this 4 here, which lines up with OT. Well, not OT, but in between. Well, it's in discount. That's the bottom line. So we do have this accumulation here on the hourly. 30 seconds, 30 minutes left. Believe we can run up into this draw on liquidity right here. This here is a, yeah, that fair value gap right there in the hourly. Believe we can run into that range and possibly get a retracement or a reversal. Looks like we may want to inverse that there. If we do close above here before getting there at 10 a.m., then we can get a 10 o'clock reversal in that range right there. See how that lines up? 1.5. Also put that there as a note. And then we can measure from here to here. OT is right here within that range, so I'll mark that out somewhere else. That was a quick decision. All right, looking at our SMTs here. We have this side here on the ES. Midnight open, New York open, 8:30. I don't know why it's not showing, but you go down 15, it'll show up here. Uh, so we're in between the midnight open and the New York open for both. False inverse here. Whoop whoop, tricked you. And move lower. So, anyways, I thought we could come up here, get a draw on liquidity here. That'd be nice. Come down lower. So right now we really haven't had any draws on liquidity. Right now it's just still moving inside of a range. So we want that draw on liquidity. You know, until we get that, there really shouldn't be any reason why we should try and be entering in on the trade. But you know that goes. So here we have this breakaway gap force here. On that range there. So I mean we can mark this out, but we're still in a premium. I mean, if it holds and it holds, it means we're still strong. Maybe move up higher, so we'll see. All right, so here we are on MNQ. So let's make this larger. Let's put up those same ranges. So I'm looking from here to here, really. Though we could measure from this range here, right? Should take us within this range. So this is the previous day's range. Constant encroachment will be right here. So let's put this at 50%, but I like this entire leg here. And this gonna takes us here. So we ran this 4 hour here. Now it's time to retrace back down into this range here. As we saw before, maybe the next 15-minute will be making this a swing high, right? Making that swing high and then come down lower. But we'll see. Okay. So we got going on here on the five. We got the one. Someone can see this as our Judas swing, right? So this inverse there. But this is typical for like a Monday. How we're moving here. What I would do normally is see this here as a opportunity to get in. This kind of like this rebounds right here at LTE. Line up with this 5 minute bear short of block. Put a stop loss right here. Stop loss would be right here at 96, right? Like a really, really, really small position. That way we still have some left for an opportunity to go short or long on a higher time frame draw liquidity. But again, having these OT type of plays is better served when we have when it's being triggered off of a higher time frame. So it's because we don't see anything on a higher time frame doesn't mean that we go to a lower time frame and take a position because we see an opportunity, right? If you do that, you would have to go down to the 15 second, to enter in and to exit off of the 1 minute time frame. So you're gonna get a few points, maybe 10 points, 15 points, and essentially it's gonna be a scalp trade. See how this bull short of black right here is supporting? So this could very well take us higher, send us up higher to these sides up here. So with that said, we could try it. Um, so gonna be here. This is way too right. Only 100 points underneath this bull short black here. And the idea would be to try to take it here. All right, leave that there. Other thing here is bull short of black takes this fours up here. Kind of takes us to the midnight open almost. It's here. So if I can run on the one without taking out a drawn liquidity, this is how we're looking on the 15. ES storming up higher. We have buy side here on ES. So we had these relative lows on here that we just took out on the five. So all right, so doesn't look like this is gonna work. which is all good. Yeah. So that got took out there. But what we could have here is, OT. I mean, we could try this again. Stop loss would be here. Try this again. Let's see how we close on this five. If we close on this five, green, and we could put our stop loss right here below this 5 minute. So we shall see. All right, so that didn't work out. Could try this. See if we can make it down here into this discount. Let's use bullshit or black right here. This is a tad bit higher. Hmm. I don't know. This bullshit or black on the 15 should support. Small little fairway gap right here on the one. And I got took out already. All right, see what we get with this. Fairway gap, do the opening gap. I think this is the hourly bear shorter block, the high of it. Want to target these highs up here if possible. All right, 7 more minutes. I don't know why it does that. No internet. What? All right. To make this 940 back, we need to put this guy like right here at 51 or 31. Just something like this here. And break even on a day. So we do have these sides right here, which we can possibly run into and go lower. I don't want these sides up here though. So we may run up there, get a retracement into a fair value gap. You know, we could put the stop loss below that fair value gap. So it'll be like right here, which I think that's where we got in at 83. Right. So not much there. But let's see if we can move up higher with this. This bullish for the block here. Let me have this one there. There's from there. That takes us way up here to this New York AM afternoon session from the previous day. Going with the this here is the one trade up setup you need for life or whatever you. This would be 625 up here. So you want to take this to 68. 68 would be so London. Yeah, London highs. Let me grab this. So we can get there though. 2 minutes before this news driver comes up. I don't like this bullish order block, but we'll see. All right, so 500, not bad. It's 25 points. This 67, yeah, that's London, so we want to hold there so we can get there. All right, what's going on? What's going on with this? That's 38. This is 568 is up here, Trace. That's where you want to go to. Could take some off right here. Take all of it off, break even. It's cool with me. All right, so here comes the fireworks. All right, so boom, just hit that. This is where we get stuck. This is where we get stuck. So see what we get with this. 5 minutes, just open. If we continue moving up, cool. If not, how low do we go? We go down to this 15 here at 96. You know, it's possible. So we can hold tight. I don't see any fair value gaps over here. I mean, it's just a very small one, but I don't know. Let's see. What we could be witnessing on the one is a swing low, took out external, go back into internal, credit swing low, continue pushing up higher. Do have this fair value gap on the hourly, so be aware of that. So we are to do 4 hour. So this is a swing low on the 4 hour to this fair value gap on the four. Do have this bearish shorter block that we're pounding into. So we're stuck between two PD arrays. Not entirely sure why I didn't catch that one. If we do get through this bullish PD array, then bearish, we could probably test previous day highs up here. So I do like this swing low here. So we get a little breakaway gap on the five, almost. Still got these 60 seconds left to deal with. See what we can do with this hourly fair value gap. So one of the things I've been trying to practice is reversing. CLT, we just ran through that, so stay put. All right, so now move my stop loss so that we can break even here. So this is where you gotta drop it. You take all but one off and keep that one on. Side that hourly fair value gap. All right, so almost green day. Let's see if we can get that green day. I'll just drop down to three contracts. Put this back down to 500 where it's supposed to be. So what we need is like 150 bucks. Right now we're at 117. So took those highs out there. One, two, three, four. Question is if, all right, so we'll try it. Try for these highs right here. Okay, put that there. See this bullshit block calls right here. Hold this right here. $13. Better hit it too. All right, so he's got through that hourly fair value gap. Still with this 15-minute one right here. So, all right, so put my stop loss right here. Boom, got that done. And with this account, I mean, we're done. So, no more trades for me. Well, I'll do an hour. Given today's Monday, and I don't know about my other account here. So we could short this. Stop loss right here. Given where we are. Take profit will be these lows down here. I don't know if that's gonna work though. See, we get this breakaway gap right here. If we do, we can add a little bit more in. Okay, we are running this at 4 hour fair value gap or bearish for the black, so but we'll see. This is a midnight open inside of a fair value gap and a premium of this range right here. So that's what I'm looking at. Also 4 hour bearish for the black, so uh, you sly little devil. Try this again. So we can come down here. Then this shit happens. No, yeah, he took a loss, so be Silver Bullet. Just be a 5 minute share instead delivery or bullshit about. So fair value gap on the one seems to be holding. go for previous day highs. All right, I think that's gonna be it. There's not much we can do right now. Today isn't, optimal day to be trading. I do like this bullish order block right here though. All right, but I don't know. We even take these out though. There's really nothing here for us. So, I mean, that'll be it for us for today.